Hey.
Good God. Oh, this is just aggravating as all hell. Um, Jesus H Christ. Now I can't change the
I have
cameras.
no
Anyway,
idea
hello
what just
everybody.
happened.
Hello. I apologize to everybody. Donna, hello. Um oh my. That was not fun at all. And I need to get there we go. We are I literally it's because I was like, "Oh, I think I got Riverside figured out." I did have Riverside figured out. Didn't have Facebook figured out. 37 years old, still learning. So, hi Scott.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
don't
hear
know
me?
what
Let's
is
you
going
can hear
on
me, right?
at all. What's up? Yeah.
Can you hear you okay. Is
Yeah,
it
you're
just
just like
delayed?
frozen a little bit.
I am? Oh,
Nah, you're definitely you're like all right. It's better now.
can you hear me though? Because it's like delayed. I
Yeah.
like I'm saying something and it's taking you like 3 seconds to answer and it's pissing me off.
No, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Um
I can hear you.
that was ungodly aggravating and I am so sorry. So everybody, welcome. um sorry in advance. Yeah, because I really apparently I didn't have Riverside access public on my Facebook. So um Scott's on the wrong side. I need to
I'm on the
how
wrong
do I know?
side. Who said
Are
that?
we are you usually Donna? I'm trying to figure out find I can't figure out anything. I can't figure out anything tonight. This sucks. I'm getting pissed.
Where's the chat at?
I don't it's on the
Where's the
right side.
chat?
I don't know how to do it. Damn it. Anyway, look, you know what? I don't even care. I'll read you the comments. Look, I'll put them up on the screen. Show on screen. There you go. Scott's on the wrong side. Donna, is he usually on the other like what side is he on with you looking there?
What side?
I know. That's what I'm trying to see. Oh, she said she's just being funny. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I'm
So
so
look, ready?
confused.
Donna said hi. Let's catch up.
Oh.
Your mom said finally, so she's taunting me. Um, so is your
Finally.
soon to be wife. Drew, Bat Pearl
Oh Jesus.
is saying, "Look at these handsome men." And are we usually opposite? So, okay. So, what side, if you guys are
We're
looking
usually
at this, is
opposite.
are we on? Because I'm thinking that we're on the.
Am I on the right?
I don't know. We're off to a great friggin' start. What'd she say?
Holy shit.
He's on the left.
She said
Oh
that
my god.
what?
All right, here,
And
everybody.
he's on
Here.
the what?
Everyone good? Everyone happy? Are we good?
I,
Jesus. I actually don't even care about anything going on
yeah.
in Philly sports right now. We can do this for the next hour. Good God.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it. We're doing live. Scott is left, Sean is right at the moment. Okay. Well, I just changed it. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone can enjoy the rest of their night. See, don't we all feel a little bit better after the Eagles lost now? Just from this, oh, let's see. Not 12 minutes because I restarted the stream, but 6 minutes.
I actually feel worse.
Oh, well, that's good.
I feel
I'm so
worse.
sorry. Oh god, I have to figure out how to like get the chat on here and everything, but whatever. Um no, get off. I don't even know what's happening to my screen. Anyway. All right, welcome everybody to a very interesting episode of What the Fuck Are We Going to Do Today? Um the can you hear me all right? I know you keep touching your headphones, so I'm making sure it's not me.
Yeah, no, I can hear just fine.
Dude, it is such a delay from when I talk
Can
and
you
when
hear
you
me?
answer me. It is terrible. It's terrible.
This is so bad.
It is. I think you're right. We're gonna pay five
Oh
dollars
my
more
god.
just to go back to
What
Streamyard.
is going on?
I don't know. Riverside, I want my money back. Um. So anyway, I was about to just go upload everything real quick. So I'm happy everyone's good. Scott is left, Sean is right at the moment. All right. Anyway, we'll just get right into this. Screw it. Cameron said StreamYard for the win. I will expect her payment via Venmo to help. So,
Yeah.
anyway. So, we'll get right into this. I don't know how much we won't get right into this because it's been almost 10 minutes that we're bullshitting here. I don't know how much we really want to talk about the Eagles because that fucking game was atrocious. So, I just well, obviously the Eagles fired Kevin Patullo. Thank God they did it before our episode because I think we would have just bitched about him the whole entire time and how he needs to be fired. So they just beat us to the punch and really just made it a little bit easier to swallow. There was zero chance that he could be here next year in any capacity.
They didn't even. They fired him, but he's still on the coaching staff.
I know they said they
Like,
demoted him
he's just going back into his normal role.
Right. I just feel like, do you even want to be here? Can you be here after this year, after this past year? I don't think so.
No, I don't even want him here. I don't even. And I don't even know. Like, I want them to go out and get a top guy for the offensive position, but I just don't know. Yeah, sign Bo. I
Sign Bo as the offensive coordinator too.
All them top guys are ex-head coaches that still want to be head coaches.
Yeah, I know. I just, yeah. I mean, I don't understand how he could be here. Like himself, how would he want to stay here? Like, he's gonna pray that he only got eggs thrown at his house.
I mean, his house got vandalized.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know. I don't understand how you can go out and on the last play you call 4 verticals.
I don't
like.
I don't know either. I have no idea, especially with the fact that now it came out that the defensive coordinator for San Fran came out and basically said he knew what they were going to do. And I'm like, well, yeah, the offense was ridiculously predictable for so long. We didn't score over 19 points in how many games?
The whole year.
The whole year. And it's just like the Eagles became predictable. They became stale. And you could see it. Again, the second half, they made no adjustments and just they disappeared. The offense, disappeared constantly. It was literally just like, I feel like the only thing that you could really say as a fan, or one of the many things you could say, but the only thing I could say is if you were surprised that they lost, then you weren't paying attention at all. It's the second half of the season, 3/4 of the season, like it was an ongoing discussion constantly, you know?
It makes me mad because even with a stale offense and as vanilla as it was, you had 3 players that were over 1,000 yards, and you had Dallas Goedert who had 13 touchdowns. So imagine what they could have done if they had a competent offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he had 6 more touchdowns than A.J. Brown.
He had 11 touchdowns, I believe, in the regular season.
Yeah. But
what I'm saying is A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Saquon were all over 1,000 yards.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
But yeah.
You shouldn't be able to beat that.
It makes me aggravated because no.
Here's some other. So here's 4 things. Let me get them off my chest about that game and San Francisco in general. 5 things, because I'm going to add this, is the jerk off who tried to share a video saying that when George Kittle tore his ACL and everyone was like saying goodbye and everything like that, and John Clark was just like, no, here's the video of everyone clapping for him. Like, so San Francisco media, fuck off. The other thing is, when I shared a TikTok of our show giving our opinions on the score and everything, I got 2 comments before the game from San Francisco fans. One, he said, we're one of the top defenses in the league. What are you talking about? And my comment back was, it is widely reported
Yes, they
everywhere
were.
on every NFL station that you are one of the worst defenses right now, and you're depleted from injuries. So what the hell are you talking about? Um, the other thing was after that, I get all these people commenting on the post saying, like, trying to talk shit, and I'm like, look, I can handle shit talking. Do it before and after the game. Like, if you want to come and talk shit, fine. And you want to try, like, the one guy who was talking about the stats, he said, oh, we're top 5. And I'm like, top 5 in what? You're literally 11th, 20th, 25th in all defensive categories. Like, you tell me, he's like, oh, go look it up. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. If you're going
They
to
were
try and.
they were like
Good. You're good.
they were one of the worst run defenses in the league.
Yeah. That's why I'm sitting
No,
there.
they
And
were
then
one of the worst run defenses in the league.
yeah, that's why I'm just sitting there and I'm like, if you can't come to me, start trying to throw your opinion out and then say, oh, well, go look it up. No, that's not my job. You're trying to prove to me why you're right. Then give me the reason, moron. So, over to San Francisco. Um, the other thing is, I have zero problem with Hurt's comments on not endorsing Patullo. Now, again, I wrote all this before he was actually demoted. Um, And I feel like no matter what, I will always say the media here is a joke. But the media was even more of a joke, trying to get that answer immediately after the game was over and you just lost. Like that's along the same lines of, oh, how do you feel after you just lost? I feel great.
Not only that,
Like,
not even that. And the other question after that was brought to him was, "Do you want AJ Brown here next year?" Like, of
yeah,
course he's gonna say yeah. He's not gonna be
right,
like, "No, get him off my fucking team."
right. Um, I just feel
Which
like
he's not getting traded, by the way, because his cap hit is crazy.
it's ridiculous. Depending on when they trade him, too. And I know we've talked about this plenty of times. The NFL
They
makes
wouldn't even be
zero
able to.
sense. It's just the NFL makes zero sense. If you're trading someone, the money comes off the books. That is as clear as it should be. It is the dumbest thing where it's just like, well, it's against your cap. So the person isn't here anymore. Why am I worried about his money unless I'm paying a portion of the contract? Like that, the NFL is the stupidest organization when it comes
I'm
to
like,
salary cap and that
I
shit.
think after I saw if they trade him, they have to eat 20 million, and if they cut him, they have to eat 40. Howie Roseman's not doing that.
I saw like it was like 2 or 3 different things. It was like depending on when they trade him and all that. And I'm like, no matter what, I mean, it's going to hit our cap. But I just
It's
still
got to
think
be.
it's
It would have to be before June 1st or something.
yeah, yeah,
I just don't think they're trading him after what I heard Howie say.
yeah. That you need a top player um, on your team. Like you want top players, and I'm like,
Yeah,
he's not a top player anymore, but he's still a very very good player. He's still a very good wide receiver. Um,
yeah.
I mean, maybe the looks should start going more
Oh
toward
yeah,
Devontae
absolutely.
Smith then.
Yeah, I mean that would be. I mean Devontae Smith has been pretty much progressing every year. I mean and I don't know like how he takes the hits that he does because
Without
he's
dying.
so skinny.
Right?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know how he's alive. Um, and I also have to laugh because
no,
I picked uh AJ Brown for over 4.5 catches, and he had 7 targets and 3 catches, and had like what 2 or 3 drops. So I was like, that's always cool. That yeah, I would have won that one.
yeah.
Um,
It was just it's just an all around bad game.
it was. I mean, the defense did their job until, dude, Christian McCaffrey was non-existent in that first half. He really was not doing
Until the
much of anything. And
fucking yeah, until that reverse play
oh,
that happened in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
right, but I just that annoyed the hell out of me. So I'm very curious to see who they're going
Yeah,
to bring in offensively. Um, I mean, I know
They
everyone
also need a
wants.
new fucking kicker.
Yeah, I'm over Jake Elliott. Like I just it seems to happen every fucking year now.
I
Every
don't
year.
care. Like, yeah, he got, dude. Like, they would have. If you really think about it, they could have won the game if he doesn't miss those field goals.
Yeah, I mean it's an extra point at that like in the beginning. At that point, it's a tie game. But I just I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, all offensive, coordinator wise, like I know everyone wants Mike McDaniel and Brian Dable are like on the top of the list, but I'd be curious because
I
those
would
are
love Mike
two.
McDaniel.
So would I, but I mean, like I do you think he'll get a head coaching job somewhere else? Because I do. You know.
uh, see, so what I heard, apparently from what he said that he would love to be an offensive coordinator if the if like the head coaching job was that for a bad team. Like he wouldn't want to take that. Well, I got news for you. A lot of these teams are bad that need a head coach. Maybe
Right.
besides the Steelers and the Ravens.
Yeah. I
Like that
don't.
doesn't like he's not going to the Raiders. The Raiders
No.
stink.
Right. I agree. Um, and they still. I mean, I saw that Harbaugh's going to the Giants, um, which I'm not. You know what?
Yeah.
Good for them. You finally get like a good coach.
For $100 million.
I know. Oh, I know. I mean, but you had to do something. They have a young roster. They got Jackson Dart, who I think can be pretty good. You get somebody who has shit ton of experience.
Oh yeah.
Um, but did you see the interview with um oh who was it? It was just was it the GM or the owner of whoever it was? I think it was for Pittsburgh, and they were asking if Tomlin still would have been here
Oh yeah.
if
No, Baltimore.
Baltimore. I'm
Was it
sorry. Oh,
Baltimore?
Harbaugh. Yeah, because we're just talking about it. And they said, "Do you think John would have been here?" And he was just like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
He, yeah. He was
one more
like. He
week."
was like. Yeah.
I thought that was funny, and I'm like, yeah, it just seems like the writing was on the wall. He was done in Baltimore.
No. Yeah. And you know what though? Like he was there for like 20 years. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I think a change of scenery was needed, very much needed. Um, what the
Oh
hell
yeah.
else did I want to talk to you about? I can't remember. Um, I don't know. But anyway, in terms of the Eagles, we're definitely going to see what the hell they're what they're going to do because you need an offensive coordinator. Oh, that was the other thing about McDaniel too is like someone was telling me that him and Fangio, I guess, kind of didn't get along.
They kind
And
of. I don't know if they kind of. Yeah. Well, the players didn't really like him in Miami.
well, here was my thing is I was like, so say him and McDaniel didn't get along. I'm like, all right, well, you're the offensive coordinator, he's the defensive coordinator. You guys pretty much don't have to talk. And it's like, do you want to win a Super Bowl or do you want to get along?
No. I think they'd be fine. It was just like when who did the Eagles hire? Matt Patricia, and they had Darius Slay,
Right.
and they hated each other.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember
You
that a
want to
couple years
win or you
ago?
want to get along? like,
Yeah, exactly.
um, let me
Hey, I mean the
see.
Eagles won last year and they hated each other.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, Jalen and fucking AJ Brown apparently hate each other every year, and then they're friends, and then they hate each other, and I'm like, my God, you're both high school
Yeah.
girls. Good lord. So anyway, so on to the luxurious Phillies and my buddy Mike, who, if you ever need a jersey or some hats, t-shirts, coats, all Philly sports
Yes.
teams apparels, go to Mike. Um, Mike says the Phillies need
All
pitching.
right, cool. And the Phillies, I disagree with that. I think they
I
need Bo Bichette.
I think so. Here, Drew already said it. Sign Bo. Um, I am
Oh, at this point, you have to.
at this point you have to sign Bo. It's too much of a rumor thing now that actually scares me that they're not going to sign him. Um, that's me just being honest. Is I'm just like the
Yeah.
longer this goes on, the more I hear, oh, the Phillies are the front runner. I'm like, yeah, we're not getting them. That's just literally what I start to think.
Yeah, then you wake up at like 3 a.m. to an alert saying he signed with the Mets or signed with
Yeah.
uh Toronto, back with Toronto.
And that's the thing is it's like I don't see him going back to Toronto. Not with their current infield. I mean, they have Andres Gimenez at short. They have what's his name? Okinawa at third now. Um
Okamoto.
Okamoto, sorry. Okinawa's the a
Oka,
place. Um
Okinawa is a yeah.
yeah.
Okinawa is in Karate Kid.
Sorry. That's I hope that's not racist that I just said that. So um Akamoto, yeah, that's terrible. So there's that, and then they
Oh,
have
man.
oh my god.
Okinawa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, it was an accident. And then they have what's his name? Clement, who can play second, who I think will play second now, since they just signed the Japanese
Ernie.
player. I can't say his name. Um so I just I feel it adds a lot more if you sign him. It really just strengthens your lineup, but it pretty much to me says, all right, JT's gone at that point. Bohm is gone.
Well,
But
now I'm
I
hearing
keep
that they could sign both.
I know. I know. Where the hell that well, because apparently JT wants 20 million. And I'm not giving him 20 million. He's not worth 20 million. He's
Yeah, that's
barely worth
crazy.
17, which is what I
I'm not
originally
even
thought
giving
he'd
him
get.
15.
I exactly.
No, I heard that they could sign both. What he needs to do is the Phillies need to sign both. They sign JT to a 2-year deal worth $7 million because that's what he's worth.
If only.
He's 35 years old. Ain't nobody paying that much for a catcher.
I know. Well, I mean, Salvador Perez just got paid, but he doesn't catch that much anymore. So, I mean,
Yeah, but he's way
and hit
different,
and hit 30 home runs
and he
last
can
year.
hit.
Yeah. Um
I mean, we're talking, we're talking about Salvador Perez. We're not talking about JT, who couldn't hit a lefty until August.
and it's a double play machine. Um
Yeah,
but I just the more this drags on, the more I think we're not going to get him. Unless it's the same as like the Harper deal where we kept hearing it. Then we heard Harper was going to San Francisco. We heard he was going all these other places. And then all of a sudden, he was a Philly. Like middle of
I
the day, it was out of
I
nowhere
just
that it
think
was just.
I I just don't know how you don't sign him now. And like if you don't sign him, like how do you explain that to us? Like there's no way to spin that
Unless it's just he
for
didn't.
fans. Like you can't
Unless he
like
didn't want to come here. Like if
like
he
how,
just says like it was just a negotiating plea, he went and listened to the
but that's
teams
not
and
even the
everything.
case.
It,
But that's not
but
even the case though.
it might be because it's, it might be a money thing. Like if he's saying he wants $300 million, I'm like, dude, no offense, I'm not giving you $300 million. Like I just
But here's the thing though, they were
if
gonna
it's a
shell
money
out
thing.
$300 million to Yamamoto.
I agree, but if I think it all depends. Now, granted, he's 27, 28. So an 8-year contract, he'll be 36 toward the end. Like, all right, then I can kind of justify that. I'm not giving $50 million to Kyle Tucker. That's just, daddy's trust fund just throwing money around, and you keep seeing what it gets you. It doesn't get you wins. It really doesn't. It like spending 3 years, $50 million a year on Kyle Tucker for the Mets won't work out.
But the Phillies are closer than the Mets.
I agree. I'm not arguing with that point at all. I'm really not. I just feel like
Like if the Phillies were to if the Phillies if they go out and sign Bo Bichette and they whatever they do at catcher and whatever when they trade Bohm or whatever. I mean, they're locked in to be either the 1 or 2 seed in the National League on paper.
I think
I
no
mean, they
matter
were
what,
almost a 1 seed last year.
yeah, I think no matter what, coming back this season, I think the Braves, no matter what, are going to be favored over us. Um, and that's just MLB because of that roster. Like, and they're going to project that the
And that's
Braves are going to
fine.
be in first place. Yeah, I agree. That's fine. I think they're going to be projected to be first place because that roster they're going to project to just bounce back completely. You think Strider's going to be a fucking stud again? I think there's going to be too many questions around the Phillies pitching staff with
Cunha.
you. You don't know what Wheeler's going to be like. You don't know what Nola's going to be like. You just lost Suarez to the Red Sox, which you know what? If he was going to go anywhere, I'm fine with him going to
Yep.
Boston.
I'm glad he went there.
Yeah.
And
Um.
that's another thing that also takes them out of the Bo Bichette sweepstakes.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. Is like that really? It's like that Toronto signing the Japanese player. Jesus, that's terrible. And then the Red Sox getting Suarez for that amount of money, unless they just decide to spend more money too. Um. And the Yankees, I don't think they'll go after him. So it really is just like
I mean, if they weren't willing, if the Red Sox weren't willing to pay Bregman all that money, I don't think they're going to pay Bo Bichette all that money.
Well, I mean, at the same time, that Bo Bichette's 4 or 5 years younger. That's someone that they would put the money toward. I think that's why they gave Bregman the opt outs. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Um, so it's the question still surrounding this team. And again, like you don't know, you're praying to God that Andrew Painter is a starter this year for us and productive and really works out. I mean, I'm not expecting him to go 180 innings. Obviously, he seems like he's going to be a 5 inning pitcher
No.
and max right now, and you know, it'd probably be what Wheeler is. It seems like throw a lot of pitches, get a decent amount of strikeouts, and somehow, you know, it still work out. Like Wheeler should always have a lot more wins than he does. That's what pisses me off about like sometimes when he pitches. It's like he's at 60 pitches in the third inning, and all of a sudden it's the seventh or eighth, and he's at 80 pitches or 90 pitches, and I'm like, how did
Yeah.
you figure it out these last 3 innings? Um, I just
Yeah, it's crazy.
there's so many questions about this team still that it's just like you know like
Yeah,
the other
and we
ones
got
I
a
heard said
month left.
I know you have a month left. You don't have you don't know what's happening with the Bo Bichette thing. You don't have a catcher. The things I keep hearing too is like, oh, do you move Harper back to the outfield? Do you put Bohm at first? You leave or you put Bichette at second. I'm assuming because he's probably good. Then stop. That's how you keep everybody. And I'm like, or are you putting, you know, Harper in left? And I'm like, you're moving so many people around at that point that it's just like, all right, what's that do with Justin Crawford? You know, it's the questions.
Yeah, yeah, I know. There's a lot. There's a lot to figure out.
Um, in some other baseball news, um, I feel like the delay and the aggravation that it took for me to get this friggin' episode started really just kind of took some life out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so
Yeah, me too. I can. It's still delayed.
oh, I know, because I'm like, I know I'm waiting like a decent amount of seconds after I ask a question, then you talk, and then I start talking, and then it's we're gonna have to figure this out. This is what happens when I make it public on Facebook. The stream itself pisses us off, and I'm gonna punch your brother.
All right, this is where we end this. End this. This
Yeah.
is where we end it right here.
This is
Right
this
there.
is where Matt comes in. He drops a one-liner, and then I never want to do sports talk ever again. Um, I was actually kind of surprised,
Yeah.
to be honest, about the Nolan Arenado being traded to the Diamondbacks.
Good for him, dude.
I seriously, like, he's not going to be on. I mean, they're, the Diamondbacks will do what they usually do and kind of turn it on probably at the end of the year. But that to me, I was like, all right, so you're
Yeah.
not getting.
I don't know
Like,
how he's better.
yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
Nah, I don't even know what you said because it got delayed.
It's gonna be so much fun to put on. I might just tell everybody, like, hey, don't even listen to this episode. It's fine. He is cooked. But yeah, that one surprised me, and the fact that, like,
terrible episode.
I know, right? So I don't even know what the hell I was gonna say. This is fucking terrible. This is really just terrible, and I am so sorry. God, I blame Cam.
This is just so bad.
It is. All right, everyone, I really apologize. I think we're just going to call 30, 34 minutes. I promise I'll try and be better next week. I really am sorry.
We're getting back to StreamYard.
This is not seriously, this is not the quality that we usually give. I mean, it kind of is. It actually kind of is.
Oh man.
But all right, well, you know what? I'm just gonna call it a night. Donna said this is what happens when I'm not at work. All right, I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's not your fault. All right. Well, your brother said he loves this episode, so this guy. Jokes all around. All right. Well, after that, I'm just gonna say never again. Never again. And I'll I don't know. There's no other way to send it. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm really sorry again. So we'll talk to you later. Wait for the delay.
I'll text you.
I don't even know what's happening. We're just stopping here. This is stupid.